Hey, what's going on? Hey, it's been a minute. And we got Terrifier news. Oh man, dude, they said Terrifier 1 is coming back to theaters later in July or something like that. Yeah, like July 19th. You could go buy tickets and you could see Terrifier in the theaters. The first one, the whole she got sawed in half from the vagina all the way to her head. Great date movie. Go take take your dates to go see that one. And oh yeah, what else, dude? It's been a minute because dude, there's so much Terrifier news. It's coming left and right. Hey, what's up, Dominic? How's it going? So yeah, it's coming back at theaters. It's gonna be like one of those event things or something like that. Like you can't use your Stubbs pass or something. It's just gonna be there just sort of how Terrifier 2 was. You could go see it and should be fun. But the other news I didn't cover was that Terrifier 3 begins shooting later this year. I know I'm already late to it, dude. Whatever. I should mention this a couple of days ago. Like, dude, it's get a bigger budget. It's not going to do that whole Kickstarter thing. I think that's what it took them so many years to actually make the sequel. They had to like get the funding for it, dude. But this movie, two made so much money. They're fast tracking it and they're getting it done. So I gotta come up with no. I gotta be like the Terrifier guy, dude. Like Terrifier deleted scenes, Terrifier ending explains, Terrifier wish list. I'm gonna try to make all Terrifier videos, dude, because dude, it's so dry right now. The only thing we got right now is the Boogeyman, and the Boogeyman didn't even do that well. Like I guess like last year, what the Black Phone came out around the same time, and it just like crushed. And it was based off a Stephen King short story. And they went, oh yeah, or whatever, Stephen King's son's short story. They're like, dude, let's do the same thing with the Boogeyman. And I guess it didn't do as well, but whatever. But dude, bigger budget for Terrifier 3. That's gonna be awesome. Hey, this is how you beat Art the Clown. Join. Yeah, that's right, dude. That's how you beat Art the Clown. I think I'll get into it, dude. I was just gonna basically hater reaction nerd explains video how to beat Terrifier 2. Because I want to get in that game, man. It's like kill counts are fun, but dude, they're getting so scrutinized. I was like, dude, what else is out there? What's another innovation I could do or something like that? And how to beat videos, it's not even one guy. It's like Binge Express does one, and Nerd Explain is probably like the king of doing like how to beat them. I could do how to beat them. I could do one, and Terrifier's my jam. So we'll be going over his video. And even this, I was even going to do like a black and white edition of like my Terrifier video, but I'm trying to upload it and it keeps getting blocked too, or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just play it live. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Amity Blood and the Domination is about to be there. Mark, who directed the menu. Oh, okay. When is that? Okay. Oh, those are two new movies coming out. Gotcha. I'm also filming Star 2 a few days. Haven't you seen the first one yet? Dude, I'm a little bit behind, man. I'm a little bit behind. But it's very cool you're putting some stuff out, dude. Respect. Like all my like a lot of people they like switch that fan film stuff on and actually get like careers out of it. Very cool. I'm actually saving up for a features 5,000 budget slasher. Oh, very cool, dude. Yeah, dude. Like what? I think even how much was the budget of like Halloween one? Or I think like one of the main low budget things actually got made was like Evil Dead was the first one to sort of like blow up. So, dude, you could do it, dude. At $5,000, yeah, dude, that's dope. I think the people from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they made that pilot for like nothing. So there you go, dude. That could be your thing. $5,000, $500 for give it to a stripper or something. Recruit a stripper to be in your fan film. They might take off their clothes anyway. That's how they casted one of the girls in Return of the Living Dead. Yeah. But yeah, dude, that's very cool. Who's like obsessed about serial killers and wants to dress up as Art the Clown for Halloween, man, that's in bad taste. That's like you going as like a school shooter. I just love how the black and white's very cool too. And I thought you could get away with anything as long as it's black and white. But I've uploaded some stuff and it worked for like a month where you could do black and white anything, and you could show all the gore and it was fine. But I guess they caught on to it. Or bots are going through your videos and actually going like, no, that's still violent. Cause yeah, I don't know. I still like how it's like black and white and stuff. So I'm trying to upload a version of my Terrifier 2 kill count and actually like throw it, take away some segments and stuff, like tighten it up a little bit. Like, you know how director's cuts get longer? I actually try to cut stuff down. I go, oh, there's a little dip there. Let's cut it and tighten it up. That's what I want to be. I want to be known as the guy who tighten things up. Like how to beat videos that Nerd explained. He does it like 30 minutes or something. I'm going to tighten mine up to 7 minutes or something. Same thing with Dead Meat and everything. Their videos are like half hour longs. I think Critters and stuff is out there right now. Like, dude, half hour. I could damn near watch the whole movie for that. But yeah, that's gonna be my thing, tightening things up. She's making her own cut to put dramatically. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to put that up there, but yeah, so Terrifier 3 is coming out. All right, let me do a share screen, and I think I'll do like a hater reaction to this guy's video. Like, let me just roast it. Let's see. I remember people do reactions to like trailers and stuff like that, and I'm actually doing it towards this guy's video. This is like studying. I'm going to study how he did it and how why it did so well, dude. Because this one, look at this. It's already got 2 million views. God damn it! That guy actually has figured it out. And he's doing like the blurred out the eye thing. So it's like, oh, okay. So I guess you can't show that eye. If it's like black and white, I thought you could get away with it, but here,
what would you do? What he may lack in speaking skills, he more than makes up for in unhinged brutality. And with Deadpool level regeneration abilities, it'll take a lot more than a pie in the face to put this bozo down for good. If we're going to have any chance of making it out alive, we'll have to figure out how to hit him where it hurts. And maybe also exercise a little common sense. I'm going to break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat the killer clown in Terrifier 2.
All right, see, so you got to put a disclaimer. All right, let me take notes. You got to put down a disclaimer. Maybe that will help me out. That's cool. Maybe I'll just take this whole thing. I don't know. So I got to put a disclaimer, and you have to set up the scenario in like the first 30 seconds. You got to be like, all right, there's a killer clown on the loose. You got to give it like what set up the expectations. All right, cool. I'm digging this. Because I think my thing is I'm usually just going like straight out the gate, like, here's the family, here's the thing, because I don't want enough drop off at the beginning. So you got to set up the situation. You got to give context for the whole thing because it's like 36 minutes or something like that, but they're basically going over the whole story, sort of like how I go over the whole story. And yeah, there you go. I'm learning a lot here. But I'm supposed to be roasted.
Man,
Fuck this
you ever
guy.
have one of those days where the psychopathic clown you're cutting open randomly comes back to life and tears your throat out? Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Well, long story short, I was born at 4:45 in the morning on March 19th out in a dew-covered prairie. Actually, it's all kind of boring. The only interesting thing about this guy is what's about to happen to him. You see that freak show creeping up from behind?
All right, that was a little corny, but I do corny stuff on my video too. Whatever. Terrifier 2, I'm sure there's a third better than Scream 5 and 6. You didn't like Scream 5 and 6? Oh man, I love Scream 5 and 6, but it's definitely they're gonna be better because dude, the Terrifier 2 was based off a budget of 750 and it looks like it has a budget of like $8 million or something like that. Dude, this Boogeyman that just came out this week, I think it has like a $20 million budget or something like that. You could have done 20 Terrifier 2s for that budget. It's insane. So good for him. And Damian Leon, I met him at a Comic Con. He was so cool, and he's hanging the horror flag up everywhere, and I really hope he does well. And it's going to do crazy numbers, dude, crazy numbers. I think right now, like we haven't had a new slasher icon in forever. Everyone kept saying that. Now we do. Art the Clown is here.
It's not Sherry's Jubilee, he's covered it. There's about to be a whole lot more of it here in a second, if you know what I mean. Props to the dead man crawling for sticking around long enough to dial 911 and try to warn the authorities about the resurrected serial killer about to wreak havoc on society. Sure, it's not like he was going to make it out alive regardless, but he could have just closed his eyes and awaited the sweet embrace of death, and to save him from the unspeakable torment. God, the blood. He's gouging out his eyeball. Is he going to eat it? Oh, nope. He's going to shove it into his own empty eye socket as part of some kind of...
All right, that's the joke now, too. They go like, oh, I can't really show you any of this. I got to show you like a dog or something. See, I even try to show the gore or something. Or if you can do black and white, whatever. Yeah, art is a new horror icon for sure. I mean, who else is? Maybe you could count Megan. Megan just got created. Black Phone. We got the Black Phone being but it depends, dude. To become a horror icon, you need to have like 3 or 4 movies under your belt. Let's go, because this guy just goes over the story, but doesn't really tell like.
Try it today.
All right, that's a funny joke.
Mop handle through the cranial dome. Pretty hard for me to feel sorry for someone that wouldn't take one look at this fever dream and phase shift through the window in sheer terror. The gene pool is probably better off without him anyway. I must say, whatever Art used to clean up all that jugular juice off his outfit deserves its own Billy Mays commercial. The power of OxyClean. Try it today. Stuff is straight magic. Let me know.
All right, that was funny. Damn it, that was a good joke. OxyClean. That's a real throwback. Billy Mays too. Oh shit. Mega is another horror icon. She's having a sequel. Yeah. So once you make like, I don't know, dude. Like, you got to at least make like 3 or 4 movies to be like a horror icon. I think because Strangers did 2 movies that sort of did okay, but they have become no icons. So yeah, I don't know, dude. But Megan's definitely like it just did crazy big numbers. I would consider that. The Grabbers getting a sequel, that one's gonna do well. Evil Dead's already goated, being a icon. We're running low on icons these days too, dude. Or we have to go to the well. We gotta try to dig up like Freddy Krueger and Jason. It's like we can still have those guys and new guys. Like Michael's pretty much done. He got thrown in the trash compactor. I don't think we'll be seeing him for a while. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're talking about horror icons and Terrifier 2. I'm basically brainstorming how to do my video about like how to beat Art the Clown or something like that. Oh, Jigsaw's another horror icon. Yeah, you're right. And he's having another movie coming out this year. So, yeah, you definitely got to add him to the list. But they messed up with Jigsaw too, dude. Jigsaw died like, what? They're on Saw 10 and he's been dead 6 of these movies already. I mean, his shelf life was supposed to be like really short anyway. It was supposed to be just the I think they were thinking they were just doing a trilogy, but they kept going and going and going. And it's like, dude, just never kill your guy. Shit, Art the Clown blew off his head. You didn't go, oh, he's dead, he's gone. No, it's like now he's magic and everything. So now this dude can't die. That's why Art the Clown's probably gonna be around a whole lot longer too. Like, and just the makeup and just the way he is. He's already on doing TV shows. This dude was already in a Peacock show with Pete Davidson. So yeah, I would say art has the most potential to be a horror icon right now. Death from Death Final Destination. Yeah, but you never see that dude. Or Tony Todd was supposed to be like the death guy, pretty much, right? So, hey, what's up, Sarah? Oh yeah, you were in Killjoy Jake's stream earlier. I saw everyone's doing a stream, and I got jealous. I want to do my own stream, and I was like, dude, how am I? I'm gonna brainstorm how to do this Art the Clown thing. But maybe the time has passed or something, or maybe my thing is I'll do like recent movies. Like I think I was gonna talk about Boogeyman. That was like my initial thing, but I also put to a poll like I want to try to react to a video or something like that. And yeah.
Comments what you think it is. Got a bit of laundry to do, my just an oddball. He's just having a little bit of trouble with some of the kids at school. Better start rehearsing your best surprised face for the reporters after you buy him that black leather trench coat he's always wanted. Evidently, all this talk of murders has really gotten under Sienna's skin, as that night she has an extremely vivid dream featuring none other than everyone's favorite mass murdering clown, along with
I like to see a glimpse of death like the original final. I guess let's just talk about a bunch of different horror movies. I like, yeah, it's like I don't know. They never showed this death, but what would it be like? The Grim Reaper? That'd be very cool if it finally you saw it like in a robe and that sickle and everything. That would be dope. We finally get a look at like how this guy walks around. But I think that's the whole thing of Tony Todd. Like, I think if you do another Final Destination, you gotta bring Tony Todd back. And I don't even think it's coming out this year. I know just for a fact, like, dude, this summer's just gonna be dry. I think we got a Dracula movie. Next month we got The Blackening and something else. I don't know. It's not go. I thought the Boogeyman would even be bigger, but dude, it's so packed with like other sort of summer movies right now. That's why I was thinking about like maybe I'll just go back and do some Evil Dead movies and Art the Clown stuff and such.
one of the most annoying musical numbers ever performed. But instead of immediately scooping out everyone's brains with a melon baller, the silent killer kicks things off by handing out some sweet treats to a good 25-year-old boys and girls. How unexpectedly wholesome. I wonder what he has in store for Pippi Longstocking. It's a still beating human heart covered in maggots. Awesome. Yeah, that's a little more like what I'd expect to receive from someone who looks like that. The fun doesn't stop there. For Art's next trick, he brought a little something for everyone.
Oh yeah, use the gun.
Well, at least
I think in Terrifier 3, he's got to use the gun again, right? Like he can't get away with not using a gun. And see, he doesn't even mention like
today we're gonna be unboxing these headphones that I bought.
He doesn't even mention like how do you do that?
See, the thing,
Mom had the foresight to stage a fire. Well, almost anything. I guess
think
it
I'll
depends
get
on
to
your
it quicker.
opinion of rotting animal carcasses.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring up that part. I think right here he says just take a photo of this dude.
To take the blame for planting the possum. If you say nothing, you might as well give it a shot. Also, I realize he had his hands full back there, but it might have been a good idea to whip out the old smartphone and snap a quick pic for when nobody believes your insane story. Then again, it's
I think the whole thing with Art the Clown is if you take a picture, I think you'll take a picture of him and not the little girl. So if you take a picture of Art the Clown, does that just mean, yeah, okay, it's the guy with the clown? Oh, well, then it would have been like a guy has that like that animal in it and he's off the hook, right? All right, that's an idea. So the first way how to beat him would be take a photo, but that's just taking a photo. That's not beating him. All right, first way, you take a photo of him. That's the Only thing he mentioned so far.
Probably not a good idea to wait around for him to throw something worse. A couple hours later, Sienna and her best friend Allie are at the local Halloween store shopping for another set of wings to replace the ones she lost in the fire. Just then, Allie gets a call from her mother, which means she needs to leave the quiet confines of the nearly empty building and talk out on the sidewalk so that her friend can be alone in the store with a man dressed like this. After counting to 100, Sienna turns to catch up with her friend, only to find herself completely boxed into an aisle by none other than the clown of her dreams. You see how he's standing there menacingly and forcing you to awkwardly shuffle out in front of him? That's not how a normal person behaves. And he doesn't have
Well, you don't know how crazy he is.
perversions of fallen that handbag.
Oh, I
Helpful or
just love
not,
that
anyone with eyes should be able to see Sienna is absolutely terrified of this clown. So I can only wonder what happened, which should be glaringly obvious by now. Picture this. It's closing time, and the last person in the store is dressed up like some dude that murdered 9 people the year before. And now he has just pulled a literal meat cleaver out of a trash bag, along with a mallet and some chains. What would you think is about to happen? Should have called the cops when we went in back to grab the bag. By then it was already apparent this guy was about to become a huge pain in the neck. At the very least, we should start scooping up some of those weapons off the counter so the potential robber can't just grab them at a moment's notice. Otherwise, we're probably going to be wearing them here in a second, starting with the beer bottle. It doesn't go any better for poor Ricky than it did the corn.
Yeah, there's no way around beating that dude. Oh shit. I haven't seen Terrifier and Terrifier 2. Are you kidding, dude? You better get on it and go see it. My whole channel is based off Terrifier. We'll go. Oh man, you know what? I should shoot a rocket launcher at him. Yeah, that would do it. All right, I'll just get to it because it's like a 30-minute video. It's basically like, yeah, you have to shoot a rocket at him, or you got to chop his head off. And you got to chop it off with that special dagger that they have. So basically, Sienna in part 3 should always carry that dagger with him or with her and just stab that dude. Yeah, that's what you do. What, man? You you haven't seen the second one yet? Oh man, it's on everything. I mean, it's on Prime. If you have any one of those services, it's on them. Damn, dude, I should just do a watch along already. If no one's seen it already. Uh I don't know, man. Like Terrifier 2, that's like my most popular video of all time. I was like, oh, I gotta make more Terrifier 2 stuff. So I'll put up the black and white version and hopefully that gets played. You're not prepared for it yet. All right, dude, it's on Peacock. It's on Tubi. I think it's a straight up buy too. Whatever it's at, just buy it. Like I think it's one of the best slasher movies that's came out. I don't know, since forever. I think I just showed my niece. I just showed my niece Terrifier 2 the other day. I gotta come up with more Terrifier 2 stuff. Like once I have my in-laws over or something like that, I'll be like an elderly person reacts to Terrifier 2. Or what does Gen Z think about Terrifier 2? Oh, that'll be next time. Maybe I'll get like a Gen Zer to be on the phone on the stream sometime. Oh, you love Terrifier 2? Yeah, dude, Terrifier 2. Yeah, let's do a watch party. I'm down. Because it's on everything. It's on Tubi, it's on Peacock, it's on Amazon Prime. But it is 2.5 hours long. I usually don't stream that long. Maybe if I have a guest or something. It's even long to have a guest on for that long of a time. Or maybe like break it up in sections. Like, yeah, that's one of the few exceptions. I have all the footage for the movie, so I'm able to cut it up and then like do commentary about it and everything. So, yeah, I definitely want to pump up some more Terrifier content. I think I have Terrifier 1 deleted scenes, but, Terrifier 2 was like my most successful video of all time. And even the Terrifier 2 short is my most successful short of all time. So basically, those two together are basically like 1.6 million views or something like that. So love it. Yeah, I have all the streaming services on, but the first one was so crazy. I'm prepping myself. Yeah, the first one was a bit crazier, but I think it's just two is more put together, and you actually have like a good um protagonist. There was no final. There was like a final girl in the first one, but she sort of didn't last anyway, and you're like, what the hell, dude? It just sort of reminds you of like Psycho. Like Psycho, the girl's walking around and you're thinking like, oh, she's going to be the main important girl, and she gets killed, and then the second half picks it up with somebody else. So it's weird it went off like that way. But yeah, dude, definitely watch Terrifier 2 now. Well, after the stream's over, do it, or I don't know, put it on and we could talk about it. The reason it's 2 hours because everyone bought perks to be in Terrifier 2 just to be killed. Dude, is that serious? Is that for real? Ah, I was wondering, like Chris Jericho was at the end of it. I'm pretty sure he probably was he an investor or something in it? I don't think he had enough I don't think he probably got paid for it, or if he's in the Screen Actors Guild or something like that. He probably just, yeah, invested into it and they put him in. I would have put some money in to be in it. I think you had to put in a couple of thousand or something. I heard some people didn't get their perks and stuff. I think if you donate like $500, you were supposed to get like a side script or something like that. I know that YouTuber Spooky Astronauts gave some money to it and was like very upset that she didn't get the perks that she wanted. But I guess, dudes, that's part of it. I don't know. You could just put that on your resume. You could be like, "Yeah, dude, I produced Terrifier 2 or something," and bullshit them a bit, and maybe you get a good job out of it. One was definitely creepier, but two added more lore for me. Oh yeah, of course, dude. It was more lore, and Sienna became like almost like a comic book figure. Like she became like a superhero, and I think that's what the director said was most fun about making this movie. Because I think it's easy to create like, oh well, we'll just create a boogeyman. Like all these dime store slasher movies, it's just, oh, this guy wears a mask and goes around and hunts and kills people. Like that's easy to do, but to actually make a person that you can root for is 10 times harder, dude. Think about wrestling, dude. I think wrestling, that's how you learn it. Like it's easy for someone to be like a villain. You just go out there and say, "Oh man, where am I? Los Angeles? Oh, the Lakers suck," or whatever. It's hard to actually get the crowd to actually be on your side, and that's what they do with Sienna. And I think that's why it took like 2 hours, because I think he wanted definitely all the Art to Clown stuff to be in there, but he also wanted to add a lot of lore, make it more like a comic book feel to it. And I think they just wanted to throw he wanted, I think this was going to be his like slasher epic masterpiece, his Magnus Opium or whatever it's called, his masterpiece. So that's why it was so long.
Oh, that would have been the kill, and it's like you going as who's like a.
All right, so I was gonna try to do the black and white kill count, but I'm getting like, because I want to also cut it up to be like make it a bunch of shorts. But since it gets copyrighted, you're no longer allowed to do shorts from it. So
You know anything about Terrifier 1, it ended up that he was coming back to life inside of a morgue. Just like.
all right, so basically I think maybe the guy didn't say anything. I think it's just sort of like to survive the first kill, you basically got to ignore this guy or something. I don't know. because he just popped up back to life after getting shot in the head. You don't suspect this guy's going to like be alive. When he split the girl in half, I lost it. Yeah, that's a tough one. But that girl's a trooper too, dude. She was actually like in a whole bunch of horror cons and stuff like that. Like, yeah, she's real proud of that movie. And I think she was supposed to be at Monster Palooza this weekend, but Robert England got like COVID and didn't show up. So I was like, man. And I was a bit sick too, so I was like, forget it. And I got another like horror convention coming up in my town too. Later, like I think in August or September. So I was like, all right, forget it, dude. I'll miss out on this one. Maybe Robert will come along for that one, or I'll go to Son of Monster Palooza is the next one too. So I'll make that one. So I think this is how I'll do it. I'll be like Art the Clown, set it up, explain the first kill, and how they will survive. Yeah, it was gross. But dude, the makeup. So what was a better kill? Her getting sawed in half or the alley kill? Because the alley kill for me, it just went on forever. And I was like, oh, it got voted like the best kill of the Chainsaw Fangoria Awards. It's like, I don't know, they're both iconic. So yeah. Sawing in half was really, really, really disturbing. So, and that's what people mostly remember that movie for, but people don't remember Terrifier 2 just for that alley kill.
Like Jason did in Friday the 13th Part 4. They brought him to the morgue, he woke up and killed the morgue guy. Creeper's like, all right, I need a new eye, man. I'll take yours. He then walks out with the garbage bag. Sort of has like dream powers because what he might do, like,
all right, so he did light a couple of people on fire. All right, so a lot of people haven't even seen this yet, but
she's actually in a post-credit scene. But this is like, look, I think she drowns in it, but the magical sword brings her back to life. The sword given to her by her daddy actually gives her the power to become this character. Stops getting beat up for 30 minutes. Finally, I was waiting for her to become like Ash Williams.
Is this too violent to show on YouTube? I don't think so. It's black and white.
And actually fight the evil. She got knocked out, and the brother got knocked out a couple of times. She uses the whip on him a bit, which was very cool. Like, yes, finally kick his ass. And then finally gets to stab him with the sword and chops his head off. A little demon girl comes and picks off the severed head, and I'm like, dude, Sienna, don't let her get away. Chop her head.
See, I was almost doing the whole like how to beat him. But see, in the how to beat videos, I don't think he even explains like this number kill, this number kill. I don't know. And he doesn't even put it on screen on what like he doesn't put like a title like I do too. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, Sienna was everything I wanted in a heroine. Yeah, she was just she's great. Oh, she was so cool to talk to as well. Big fan of Last of Us. Like I finally went up to her booth when like nobody was there and talked to her, and I should have even got a photo, but I don't know, man. I was just like thrilled just to be. Or I think what they weren't accepting cards or something like that. Like they were just like cash only. And I'm like, what? Bump that, dude. You had to go to the ATM and get money to take a picture with somebody. I mean, I talked to the director, like, hey, bro, I made a video about you and your movie, and it got like 900,000 views. And he was like, well, no way. And he said he watched it and, it just made my day. It was great. So he was very cool, but she was like very cool too. They both like ended up talking to me for I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that. Because I don't want to stand in line with everybody else. Like I always go up to them when there's like nobody else in the line or something like that. So yeah, she was very cool and talked about like, hey, so what are you gonna do next? And it's like, oh, I'm filming something in Italy, and it's not gonna be a horror movie, but I don't know. I think you gotta stick in your lane too a little bit. Same after the first one, I don't have something to see T2. Dude, this is as violent as it gets and everything. I think I watched it with my 15-year-old, wait, 16-year-old niece, and she was able to handle it. So, but I think if you're watching T1, definitely, I think it's scale. Like maybe the gore is different in here because it's so over the top, but it's sort of like a grindhouse movie still. But still, I think you should go out and see it. It's definitely more intense. Like that's why it's like it's the most intense movie not to go mainstream. So they are getting a bigger budget. Like, what are they going to do in the future? Like, is this actually going to cross over to mainstream? Because I don't think you'll ever see like Terrifier 2 like on, like the Sci-Fi Channel or something like that. I still think they haven't put Terrifier 1 on any like regular TV channel. Yes, I did. She was able to handle it. Well, they're saying they're not able to handle it. Yeah, so if you have the stomach to handle it, yeah, you're not gonna throw up or anything.
Head off too. Oh man. Well, I guess he's gonna find a new body, and that's Terrifier 3. Sienna and Jonathan make it out alive, and then the credits roll. But what? There's a post-credit scene like it's a
I'm not
goddamn
great with
Marvel
body horror.
movie? Awesome. So we go to the insane asylum, the psych ward, where the survivor of the very first movie, Victoria, without a face, is giving birth to. Oh my god. That's Art the Clown Head, and she's hysterically laughing. Best way to sort of end a slasher movie. And Art's already resurrected for part 3, ready to go.
See, that's the best short. So I think it was like I gotta make it like a minute and a half or something. Or maybe I could just upload the ending part of it, right? I don't know. I'm trying to upload some different like version of that. So basically, that's Art being alive. What do you think about Victoria having a bigger role in the next movie? Definitely, dude. She's got to break out of the insane asylum. She's got to do something. She got to bring Art's head out there. Maybe he's going to sprout some legs, right? Because what Terrifier 2 picked up right where Terrifier 1 ended. So Terrifier 2 should definitely begin the movie with something like this. Like she's escaping the insane asylum with the head. But she looks like she got no face. Maybe she could be almost like the blind guy in John Wick 4. Just killing everybody on the way out. So Terrifier 3 is gonna be awesome, man. It's definitely gonna be bigger than the last one. So I don't know. It's not like we'll get a trailer or something, but maybe I'll make like a wish list or something. But maybe that's the same head that ends up being a full grown man in Bupkis. Like maybe it's all like it's all the same timeline.
That's Art the Clown Head, and she's hysterically laughing. Best way to sort of end a slasher movie. And Art's already resurrected for part 3, ready to go.
Oh man, that eye is pretty cool.
out of the car. She runs all through this carnival. It's like a haunted house theme, but it's closed on Halloween. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, they are running through it, and there was like closed still on Halloween.
Dick kill I've ever seen, and I don't need to see that ever again. Nope. I mean, his dick is gone, and maybe he lived through that, or you should die. You're dead without your dick.
Man, I need to get a sponsor or something, dude. I definitely can't upload this.
Actually, sort of, the guy threatens him, "Hey man, get out of here before I fuck you up." And Art's like, "All right, I'm closing down the store," and then hatchet in your head.
Oh, I gotta film a small thing. I'll probably do like affiliate marketing then or something because I'm trying for sponsors and everything, but my things are very up and down anyway. So I'll make a little video about doing affiliate marketing. Like if you buy something off Amazon, click the link and I'll get some money from it. So yeah, I'll put the thing in, like, please click the link. Yeah, there you go. Cause yeah, I don't think I'm trying for ads,
Part
man.
4.
My ads were so messed up last month. Like I keep getting copyrighted. I keep getting uh like I think my cocaine bear thing did 100,000 views. I only got like $20 from it. It's like, man, because it sucks. Like I know bigger channels can take the bump that way, but it's like bigger channels can have enough clout to actually do like sponsored ads and stuff like that. So yeah, dude, I don't know. Or I was gonna do a membership program and maybe it could just be like that. Some the more violent stuff could be on there. But I think even YouTube won't allow that. I don't know. I'll try. I'll figure something out. Because dude, the ads were just messed up, and it's like the adpocalypse, like a silent adpocalypse, because they're just cracking down more and more.
They brought him to the morgue. He woke. Oh, that would have been the kill in any other horror movie, but he proceeds to take the guy in a dream. Do you die in real life? They sort of made it.
Oh, I hope they have another dream sequence because that was like one of my favorite parts too. Because you could do anything inside of a dream, like him using the Tommy gun. I wasn't even that mad at it because I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was sort of upset when he used the gun in the first one. I go, come on, dude, a gun? Really? You stink. But it's like he used the Tommy gun, and since it's a dream, it's like, yeah, okay, I'll allow it.
Weird because that's Freddy Krueger rules, but I'm not sure about art rules. There's a couple of adults there, and she's actually dreaming. She's like in a kid costume too, with like her Wendy's.
Oh yeah, that girl is at the all the people that were at the con I was. It was Sienna, the Art the Clown girl, director, David the Art the Clown, and then the young brother. So I only got to talk to the director and Sienna. The brother, I guess, you went on break when I was around there. But
Like
very cool. They gotta bring her back too, man. That'd be very cool. So I don't know, dude. This is almost like How to Be Terrifier. Like, what do? You wake up from a dream, like Freddy Krueger. How you wake up from a dream? I think in a couple of times they're like, if you hurt yourself, like on Freddy's Dead, would you put her hands over the stove? She woke up. I don't know. Maybe I could say that.
Not die, but when she woke up, her angel wings were on fire. Because when she woke up, her angel wings.
See, that sword can actually deflect the flames too. So it's sort of like whatever the power in that sword is, it's like anti Art the Clown stuff. So yeah. She better keep that sword on her at all times for this third one. I'm like, man, dude, that's my most. I don't think I'm more hyped for any other horror movie coming up. I think like I get hyped for like Saw 10, that'll be cool, but I'm not really since the last one wasn't like, really that great. It's like, I don't know, but Terrifier 3, that's definitely like number one. 'Cause it's not like Halloween and Halloween Ends. I was like most hyped for, but. Like you're hyped for that too, even though you heard like they're trying something different. I really wish the wings hadn't burned. Yeah, I thought you did see it. Oh yeah, you did see it. Yeah, that was Sarah. The original wings and sword combo would have been lit. Yeah. I mean, that's still part of her costume, and it might have been like the same sort of looking wings.
Were on fire. She like reflected the fire with the sword, so the this girl with no face who actually attacked, stalking her and creeping her the fuck out.
Back in the beginning. Clearly, Art's not one to skimp on the spinach. Calling it, your dad is totally the maniac. Think about it. Artwork, Art's the clown. Okay, all right, I get that's kind of a stretch, but
All right, everyone's saying that too. It's very much like, oh yeah, okay, Art the Clown is their dad. He was drawing. Like all this is not confirmed. Like they put all this stuff in. I guess if they were gonna cut out anything, they could cut this stuff out. But they definitely gotta pay this off at Terrifier 3.
how the hell else do you explain him drawing up that ugly mug before the blood started flowing?
Oh,
Not to mention
yeah.
his other little projects. I'm sure some Terrifile in the comments is gonna rip me a new one for not knowing Art was actually spawned from an clown union in a nuclear test site. But cut me some slack here. Not everyone.
Oh
is
yeah,
trying to
the
be
cutting
mug.
it half. Oh, what? Is this not showing? Oh, see, that's why I messed up. I think on the regular thing it's not showing. Damn it. Wait, you can't see that? I thought if I'm sharing screen. All right, you can see it that way, but if I put it this way, let me see. There's a little bit delay, like screen. I'm looking at my screen to see if it's like legit.
Unfortunately, Sienna isn't willing to look into the issue any further. The way she sees it, they both just ran into people dressing up for yucks. And while copycat killers are definitely a thing, without having seen the horse show at the Halloween store, it'd be
So if I
quite
go
a leap
full
in
screen,
logic
doesn't
to
show
assume
it?
that clown Freddy Krueger is out invading their dreams, setting their house on fire, and throwing dead animals at them. Elsewhere in town, Allie is dishing out the diabetes to the day shift trick-or-treaters when she notices Ethan Hawke's part-time magic van positioned.
That's a funny joke too. You can see it now, but not before. Damn, I thought when I went full screen, so you can only do theater mode in this. I don't make up the rules. So okay, so you can see it now, but not before. I thought when I go full screen, it'll go more fuller. Oh well, that's why you.
For another disappearing act. However, little does she realize it's her that'll be playing the role of tonight's lovely assistant. The doorbell rings once again, proving to be none other than everyone's favorite unkillable psychopath. But instead of recoiling in horror at the realization some nutjob in a windowless van followed her home from the costume shop, she decides to shine him on in her best impression of a 30-year-old teenager.
The whole creepy silent mime gimmick, I mean, it's very effective.
Might want to give him
Is he saying these girls are like 30 years old or something? I don't think so. It's not like Greece. You see how old the people are in Greece? Oh my god. I think what Travolta was still like 24 and everybody else was like 40. What these girls? Oh, that's a thing too. Everyone goes like, "How old is Sienna? How old is Laura?" And whatever. And she's like, "I'm 44." Like, damn, she looks good. She looks good at any age. But yeah, I saw her in person, dude. She's not 44. If she is, she's very small, and all that. If she's like 30, I would be like, oh yeah, okay. Whatever, dude, you know? Like, I don't think it was a big deal that she was in high school. She could have very easily just been in college. Like, oh, okay, I'm in college. And be like, yeah, okay. Instead of going to school, she was just on campus with her
before you
friends
find out.
one day, you know?
Just how effective. If you're not going to give him some candy, you'd
Like, definitely the brother is definitely high school age. Like, he's definitely like 15, 16. Oh, the alley
Stairs.
kill.
Considering you're supposed to be here all by yourself on a dark and stormy night, should probably call your mom in case she came home early to juggle a few wine bottles. If not, then I'd say it's best to farm this one out to a public servant while you barricade the bedroom door. For Christ's sake, if you really feel like you need to investigate, then at least take your phone with you so you don't wind up running and hiding into a...
All right, that's not a character flaw. Just like, hey, if you're investigating anything, make sure you walk around your house with your phone. That's not like a sin, because that's another popular string of videos. Like what? Movie sins? That's very popular. So maybe. I don't know. That's a hard one. Oh, thank you. It's good now. You can see it.
Without any way of calling for
Oh, I
help.
love it. The
Unless we
clip
have a
of The
weapon
Shining.
staged somewhere we can readily access. Retreating.
Dude, this guy's good. I'm trying to hate on it because he just made a really good video. I have stock footage like that too, and he does it the same way where it's not like maybe I could switch it up and throw my face in there more, but I don't know. It's very long. I never make a video this long. I definitely need to get an editor for that. Maybe I will, because I have all the footage, and then you can focus on the creative part of it or something. Get an editor off of Fiverr or something.
Deeper into the house with an attacker hot on our heels is going to result in us getting cornered, kind of like how Ellie is at this very moment. Attacker hot on our heels is going to result in us...
All right, if you watch the DVD commentary, they went, well, the only reason we did the art was inside the house because he was supposed to break through that window, but when they were moving it, it broke, and it went, oh shit, we only have one of these windows. All right, we'll just do something else. Yeah, baby. What?
Cornered, kind of like how Ellie is at this very moment. Once again, I'm forced to conceal Art's gratuitous acts of extreme violence using more appropriate content. So please enjoy this footage of carefree baby goats living their best.
Wait, what are you doing?
I need your wallet. I need to go get gas.
I don't know where my wallet's at. Here.
Oh, text me the code.
Yeah, all right.
As I narrate the scene in explicit detail, and trust me, this time around, I'm doing you a favor. Okay, he's kicking things off with a scalpel right across her left eye.
June 25th at Hollywood Bowl, the music of video games, a spectacular concert event.
I don't have
A
it.
thigh straight through.
Oh yeah, here's keys.
Pupil. She really doesn't like that. Probably why she's crawling over. Now she's crawling across the floor towards the phone. We really can't show that. Boy, her mom's gonna flip when she sees the carpets in here. Hang on, he just came back. Oh my.
Oh man, goats. If I did that, they would crucify me. I'd see my retention go all the way down. Don't know how this guy gets away with it.
I can say here, besides maybe not associating with the kind of person that'll spike your...
Yeah, well, let's see. Oh, I didn't remove it yet. Dang, I shut the whole thing down. I'll forget it. Well, that'll be like part one of it because I go like, that's a lot to get through. And I was like, I was expecting more from it. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's just been watching. You sent your first video. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, thanks. Oh, wow. I can't believe that's a long time ago. Or first one that like took off. I think one of my first ones I did well was dang, my first kill count like of Halloween 2018. But yeah, I was hopefully it would kick off, but yeah, dude, just this month's been slow anyway. Like things have definitely like I think it's always like when something's big comes out, of course, the channel, like, like high tides raises all ships. Like, you just get a whole bunch of clicks on different videos and everything. So I'm trying to experiment and try to mix up some lives, mix up some new formats, new series, because I'm thinking like, what else to do right now? Because the boogeyman's like okay, but I go like, okay, well, what else? Or update some videos like the Pope's Exorcist and everything. Thanks, dude. Best horror channel, hands down. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, the Call of Duty walkthrough. Oh man, that was a long time ago. I didn't even realize what kind of videos I was trying to make. I think I was trying to do like I was just throwing everything at the wall at that time. It's like, yeah, I didn't know like what I was doing. I didn't know what channel I was trying to make at that time. Wow, that's a long time ago. That's like 5 years ago. Yeah, totally. Wow, that's an OG fan. Oh, you watched the Boogeyman already? Oh yeah, Boogeyman was. I think it's very mixed right now. It's very mixed, saying it's PG-13. I think they could have did some more kills and everything, and it's not blowing up like I think they think it should. But maybe that's a good sign too. Maybe they'll be like, well, since this PG-13 horror movie didn't do well, let's stick with R and stuff. Or the next one I'm really hyped for is The Blackening. Because I remember Reinfeld or whatever, they were trying to do comedy horror and they went too weird with it. But it seems like The Blackening's doing like it's probably comedy first and then horror. But same thing was Reinfeld. But dude, I remember watching the trailer and there's some funny jokes in it. So yeah. Oh, the kill counts are awesome. Thank you. But it's also getting so scrutinized, dude, because I'm also doing like a Cocaine Bear kill count, and that's like limited ads. And I go, what the hell, dude? And then I go, Cocaine Bear count. No. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes just titling the video with the kill in it already almost gets you guaranteed limited ads. And that's why it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. Hopefully that will change pretty soon. And I never subscribed. Sorry, I just forgot. Oh well. You have to do bodies, bodies, bodies. I did bodies, bodies, bodies. I was really hyped for that video too. I think it probably did like 30,000 views or something like that, like 30, 40. And I think at the time I was like, "Oh man, dude, it was in between a couple of like big movies, I think. I can't remember when that came out, but yeah, I really like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. I was almost upset it didn't do better because I would have made more videos about it. And I think people were already willing to write that off because people don't like Pete Davidson, but I like it. Oh, you never even watched Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? So do you watch a video like a kill count, and then you go back and then watch the video about it? Hello? Oh, okay. Bye.
He legit blends into a Halloween store or like a Halloween haunt and everything. He just looks like another guy. So he runs into that cashier. Actually, sort of, the guy threatens him, "Hey, man, get out of here before I fuck you up." And Art's like, "All right, I'm closing on the store," and then hatchet in your head.
I was gonna play that real quick. I do that to some movies too because it's very hard to find reviews about certain movies as well, especially horror movies. That's why it's like I still gotta watch The Tank, and I would like to do even short reviews, maybe like sometimes kill counts, sometimes reviews. Yeah, because sometimes there's so many horror movies that come out, you just can't do a kill count about all of them. Or sometimes like even Wrath of Becky was hard to do because it was like, and it's not even considered like horror movie, but it's like a home invasion movie. I thought that's like that's like a subgenre of horror. So and then sometimes they're just like a movie like Sishu that is actually like such a violent like what Terrifier 2 levels of gore, but in a World War II setting. So I figured to do a kill count about that, and that one did okay. But action movies are very tough to do. But especially like what some that was very hard to do, like was like Army of the Dead, or people go like do Count Zombies, or I don't know, dude. It's like I try to have fun with it more than try to be that accurate, I guess. Because after a week, yeah. Oh, you have to do the town that dreaded. Oh, Sundown, or is that a different one? The town that dreaded sorrow. I think I'll give any of those a shot. It's hard to find good reviews from true horror fans. Yeah, that's true. Or it's just like, dude, it's a lot. I think the way I put it out, like I need a lot of footage for it. Or I think I even was trying to do a review about Malium and it didn't do so well. Or maybe do something like Haunted Hippie does. Like maybe just do like a video and then you could just throw a whole bunch of reviews inside that video. Like, oh, this is what I watched in May or something. Or I think I was gonna do that, maybe like a letterbox, like go rank every single horror movie that came out this year. Cause like I think I've been making a list on like letterbox. I'm up to like 30 or something now. So I go, damn, that's good enough. Like midway through the year, you do like halfway ranking, and then the other half you can do it later or something. To get the right amount of kills to go for a web. Oh, and here's another thing. It's hard to find reviews about horror movies. Like I couldn't even find a review from Malium, at least even from a big channel. Like sometimes I look for like Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns. They have like anything that comes out in the theater or a horror movie that comes out in the theater, they'll do a review for. Because what, especially like Stuckman, he's a like a big horror head anyway, and he's directing a horror movie that's coming out too, which is very fun. But it's hard to find like reviews of certain horror movies. Like I still can't find a review about The Tank. I'm so curious to watch it. I found like a video that did well, like how to beat the monsters from Tank. And it's like, dude, I didn't even see the movie yet. So I wonder if it's that spoiler heavy. Should I watch it already? Because my videos are very like spoiler heavy anyway. Or maybe do like a podcast sort of version of a review episode or something like that instead of a kill count. So it's easier to get through. I don't know. I want to try to do something like those as well. So it'd be like kill counts, reviews of the smaller horror movies or something like that. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just trying different stuff for this channel. I keep saying that, but then I don't. I've been saying that for a while, or at least like trailer reactions, maybe. Because what's the other one? That hand movie that looks cool. The Blackening, Insidious 5, and those are going to be like the three bangers of the summer. search up Anthony Anderson in Google and look at the movies. You have to look for a long time. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, Anthony Anderson's. Yeah, I like him. His hilarious. Yeah, yeah. His series where he makes fun of movies is very funny. And I was always thinking of doing like a format like that too, but that's sort of like what I do anyway, like chop it up. So that's like him stepping outside of his box. But Chris Stuckman's the man, but you go like, damn, dude, he's been around for like 15 years, and like he has like 2 million subs. You go, wow, that's good. But somebody like who else do I follow? I follow Papa Meat too. Like, dude, but his videos are edited. I go, dude, you have to have some sort of editor. Like, you can't crank out those videos like that, editing and doing all that shit yourself. I'd like to interview that guy too, dude. That'd be dope. Or he's a big enough name, like I think he would be like Horcons or something. Or I met the Grim Life Collective at a Comic Con too. I should have got a photo with that dude as well. So those are the only creators I met in real life. I only met Grim Life Collective in real life. I met Demi James and Chelsea in real life, and I met Haunted Hippie in real life. So I've only met like 4 creators or something that I follow, but it's very neat when you do. Yeah. I can't pronounce any words right now. Slasher, what's your thoughts on 3? What do you want to see? What's 3? 3 movies that you want to see? Well, the top 3 ones I say is like The Blackening, that Hand movie. Oh, and the vampire movie where he's in a boat or something. Yeah, those are all gonna be cool. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's too. Damn, that's gonna be a banger. I sort of dropped the ball. Next time when they have the trailer come out, I'm gonna cover everything about that. I'll cover the games, I'll cover the kills, I'll cover all that. Because that's gonna be a Blumhouse thing and it's gonna be a banger. So yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, Saw. Oh, damn, and City, dude. There's a lot. I should just do a video about that too. Just upcoming stuff that you want to do. I don't know. That's definitely an idea to do. But yeah, definitely, probably that. Or is there another horror movie called 3? I don't know. Oh, you mean Terrifier 3? Terrifier 3. I want to see everything from it. I want to see him get involved, crossover. Like, it would be very cool if Chucky shows up and Arcticon just kills him right off the bat. Like, damn, dude, you just killed off an icon real quick. Like, that'd be a cool crossover. And Chucky probably won't sign up for it, but I think he should. Like, even if Arcticon Clown kills him, like, we already seen Chucky die. Like, did you see Chucky season 2? Basically, Chucky died like 10 times or so. A whole busload of Chucky's already got killed already. So you might as well cross him over and have him get killed in the new one. And what else? Everything in Terrifier 3. Want to see Sienna back. Want to see him kill more people. I want to see actually Sienna go after him this time. Like, it's just, I don't know, people like Halloween 2018 Lori, like how she was like, I can't wait for this guy, for him to break out so I could kill him, you know? Oh, what? Are you serious? That's bad. I gotta look that up. Here. Let's look this up real quick. There might not be a Terrifier 2. Get out of here. That's all the news so far this year. Or, oh man, let me see. Terrifier 3 news. All right, here. Let's share the screen. It says filming is expected to get underway in November or December of this year to release in late 2024. A boundary pushing addition to the horror genre, continuing the no holds barred, uncompromising exploit fans of the franchise have come to expect and celebrate. See, there you go. It says it. There you go. And that's Bloody Disgusting saying this. There we go. Bloody Disgusting. All right, here. Yeah. Damn it. Here, allow. If you thought Arctic Clown's Reign of Terror Part 2 was extreme, you haven't seen anything. Ads per still. Oh, okay. Much bigger budget. This is intended to give the filmmakers more creative freedom, let them do as wild. All jokes aside, we're going for the Oscar this year. Dude, they should have sort of gone for the Oscar already, dude. I think the Clown Cafe, right? That could have been nominated. Now, since Halloween Ends is out for a while, time to put up a copycat Roy versus Corey. Dude, there's so many. How many comic book multiverse movies have there been already? I mean, like Doctor Strange and the multiverse, and then No Way Home, and now we're getting the Flashpoint. We need a multiverse horror movie theme already. We need to throw in like Art the Clown and Chucky and have them all fight and battle, and Jason. Like we already had a Jason versus Freddy. That was a while ago, and that was crazy nuts and great, and I loved it. But it's not like multiverse movie where you have the Flash and Batman and Supergirl's in it and all this. Like we need like 3 or 4 people. Like what the original script for Freddy versus Jason was supposed to be Jason versus Freddy versus Ash, and that would have been a banger too. So I don't know, dude. I would love it if we did, like that's a crossover with Friday the 13th and Halloween. Like I don't care how they do it, dude. It could be Doctor Strange is in there too. Like let's figure this out somehow. But yeah, you got me worried a bit. Like Keisha got me worried, dude. I had to look on the internet for that because it was just 5 days ago they announced it was going good. But all right, I think I'll be wrapping up. It might have taken go at gunshots, stabbed in the neck, but Roy broke down a door with no problem. That's true. He did break it down the door, no problem. He had like the Jason spirit in him, I think, like he wasn't going to be like he wasn't I don't know. Maybe the Max gave him powers. Like, dude, Corey was actually able to break that dude's face too. Like, bah, bah, and blood and teeth all over the place. So, I don't know. I think if you wear the Max, it gives you certain powers too. So, got hit with the truck. I was able to twist a branch. Yeah. He does get stronger with the Max, I'm saying. I still want a sequel to Halloween Ends. It could be Halloween Ends and Corey picks it up. Oh, we are getting a Friday the 13th movie later this year, maybe, and that Crystal Lake series. So I don't know. Let's see where it goes. I'm super stoked about it. And it's going to Peacock anyway. That's going to be very cool. Yeah, I think I put the How to Beat Terrifier 2, and I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's a viable video now. Maybe like a Terrifier 3 wish list. Like you gotta have Sienna with the blade. you have to have closure about who Art the Clown is. Like they set that up with, is it the dad or not? So I don't know. Slasher wins Thorn Michael versus Zombie Jason. Zombie Jason, dude. That dude was like throwing knives and machetes, and he was able to stab people really quick and sneak up on people, and he took shotgun blasts. Yeah, dude, definitely Zombie Jason wins all day. Thorn Michael got beat up by Paul Rudd and a lead pipe. Like that's all it took. Dude, Halloween Kills Michael was stronger than Cult of Thorn. The strongest Michael Myers was probably Halloween Kills. Like he killed the whole fire department by himself. Ah, yes, Terrifier 3 wish list. Okay, that could be a video. I mean, that could be like a podcast format thing or something. Just we gotta find out more about the blade, right? We gotta find out about the blade. We gotta find out who the father was, like why they set that up. And it's not gonna be like Star Wars where they set shit up in like the Last Jedi and then just went, nah, forget that stuff. So yeah, Terrifier 3 wish list. Yeah, I really like that idea. Because they're definitely doing it. So definitely say find out about the blade, find out who Sienna's dad was, find out about all those answers. Maybe they're searching her out. And is Sienna dead? Because she seemed like she drowned and then she got resurrected by that knife. So she's just supernatural now. I don't know. She's a superhero now, like fighting crime. Like, yeah. Because I think I was a big fan of like who else did it? Or Cody Leach made a video about like Halloween Ends, his wish list, and it's like an hour long, even though he said he hated the movie. So it's like, oh yeah, wish list. But that was like on the first weekend it sort of came out, and this is much later, but whatever. Maybe 3 might be a cult of art. You see, I think they run out of ideas when you go the cult route. Once you go the cult route, you sort of just like it really sucked. The Cult of Thorn storyline sucked. I think whenever you throw cult shit in there, like yeah, cult runs it. Like oh man, like Cult of Chucky sucked. I just want to separate cult. It just means there's like a cover up and there's people about like Freddy versus Jason was sort of cool. Like it wasn't a cult. Like you guys have made like it was the town. Like this is how we defeat Freddy. We're all going to not mention his name, and we're just going to take away his fear power, and that sort of worked. So it's like the town worked together, but they weren't a cult. Cult means like we pray to this shit. We're like Scientology, you know. Like Freddy versus Jason, it wasn't like a cult. It was just like the people in the know. Like it was just a conspiracy. A conspiracy is different than a cult. Yeah, and people wanted it to be like a cult with Ghostface. Like, dude, that's a bridge too far too. Like, we already have what? There's 13 Ghostfaces now. Like, dude, it's a lot. So you have to do a lot of people are able to kill her and chase down like Laurie Strode and everything. Halloween Kills is like a cult. The mob, yeah, okay. I just mean a cult where it's like that's all they're doing all day. Like they given up their lives for this thing. Like Cult of Thorn, they were doing this satanic thing, and like the cult was paying their bills. You know what I'm talking about? Like the mob is different. Mob is just like, we're regular people, but we're just like we're banding together to evil dies tonight sort of thing, which was cool. I liked it, but they went too far with it. Like the mob is evil too and Korea causing people to die too. So I don't know about cult stuff really, because Cult of Chucky, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. Maybe they could do it right. Like maybe The Wicker Man is the only cult sort of movie Oh, you know what? Midsummer. Never mind. I really like Midsummer, so cult stuff could be done. But it was done in such a weird way. Like all those people were pretty weird anyway, and they had their own traditions and such. So I would consider, yeah, Midsummer is like a cult movie. Oh yeah, well, we know Jeepers Creepers for dude. Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're all in on this, and we're locking you in there with the Jeepers Creeper, and that's it. Like, it's the laziest form of writing when they just go, yeah, the whole town's in on it, or something like that, or having never seen it done in a fresh way, or just so happens in really bad movies they always bring that up. Oh, like Children of the Corn. All the Children of the Corns were about that. Like, stop it. It made all those movies pretty bad. Like, and Halloween 5 introduced that cult stuff, and it was terrible. I like 4 because they barely mention it. Like, what did they mention his tattoo? I think they mentioned his tattoo in part 4, but that's about it. It's stuff like that that kills the franchise. Like, seriously, control your fantasies. Yeah. It just seems like they have nowhere else to go at that point. Like, all right. Like, Chucky should have really crossed over already with somebody else. Like, that's probably where he's got to go, dude. Like, because the TV series, I thought it was just like Seed of Chucky season 2 or something like that. It was too far. They should have done something else with it. And when they did the cold cult thing, and there's a whole bunch of them, and then you see like how many Chucky's died in that whole. I still gotta do a kill count of Chucky season 2, but it's been so long since I rewatched it, and I was trying to do like weekly episodes about it, but then I just like ran out of steam. I just didn't like it. But I should just press through. But if I would have done it like easier to do episodes rather than like kill counts, because all my kill counts were getting taken down from uh Chucky season 2 anyway. I think next time the new season comes out, I'll make content about it and stuff and do it in a easier way. It's like they choose the worst writers ever. Yeah. I know, dude. I think it's like anytime they mention cult stuff, you know what? I think going to space is a better option than doing cult stuff because it seems like once they run out of ideas, like, yeah, sure, go to space or go somewhere weird. But now they're figuring out how to do it right. Like, oh, okay, we got to go to New York or switch up the setting because it didn't work for Jason, but it worked for Scream 6. So. Actually, one of the ideas for Freddy versus Jason was a cult bringing Freddy and Jason, which I'm glad they didn't. Yeah, exactly. That would have killed it. Like, you didn't need all that. All you needed was Freddy using Jason, and that's it. The only other idea I like that they didn't do was Pinhead coming up at the end and bringing them both down to hell. And then you go, whoa, then they're going to sort of work together, or someone's going to figure out the cube box, and actually Pinhead is going to use Freddy as Jason, as Cenobites, and then they turn on him to break out of hell or something. There's so much bullshit you could do with all that. Like, it's weird that we never got, and they just said that was like another big news too, that Robert Englund's not going to be Freddy anymore. So we'll never get that real Freddy versus Jason unless they recast him. But that's what they should do, dude. Like, we already haven't had a Freddy movie in over 10 some years. We haven't had a Jason movie in over 10 years. Like, dude, just bring them together. I don't know. We're learning from everything they do in comic book movies, they'll eventually do in horror movies. Like, you can't just have the Flash in a movie. You have to have the Flash and bring back Batman. Like, think about it, dude. Just bring back a bunch of horror movie guys and put them on one movie. Oh yeah, Alien versus Predator did a cult as well. Oh yeah, that didn't work out either. I'll take Jason X than Halloween 5. Yes, all day. Yeah, I got my kids screaming in the next room. Oh, Jason X or Halloween 6? Shit. That's tough. I would say, damn. I like both those movies, but Jason X is pretty fun. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. But I like Halloween 6. Damn, that's maybe Halloween 6. Because they both have nudity in it too. But yeah, I just wanted to do an hour and a half. And I think the next time I want to do because what's my biggest live video? I probably want to try to get another guest in and we could do spoilers for the Boogeyman, but I don't know. I didn't care for the Boogeyman that much. Or it'd been fun to do how to survive the Boogeyman since that's a big topic, how to beat I think I wanted to do a YouTube short about that. Dude, just lights. All right, I gotta figure out what's going wrong with my son. So all right, watch out for some more videos in the future. And oh wait, there was an interview back with Bruce Campbell saying Mike trying to get Freddy and Jason and Evil Dead the game. That'd be cool to see. Dude, awesome. I would love if they just had Dead by Daylight with Ash in it. That'd be cool. All right. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later.